Yeah, Joe, just talk about how your offense is just looks like it's falling apart on third down.
Well, you got to look at those third downs. I mean, there were a lot of third and longs. We're not playing good football. I mean, they came after us, and we kind of let them come after us. And you got to give a lot of credit to them. They played a really physical. They came hard and they played downhill, and we were in a lot of bad situations.
Joe, what didn't work in the run game in particular?
Well, I mean, shoot, how much did we run the ball? It's tough to tell. But I would say, like I said right there, you got to give credit to them. They came downhill. They were playing hard, downhill, fast. They played those things well, and they didn't give our guys a lot of room to run the ball.
Joe, how tough was it for you to get in a rhythm when pressure's in your face often in those 8 sacks?
Well, yeah, obviously there was a lot of things that were tough out there tonight. Everything we did was tough, and they made it that way, and we didn't do anything, to kind of wear them down and get them out of that. They made things really tough for us, and we just never got it going after that first drive.
Joe, I imagine you've played in some games like this in your career. What do you tell the young guys? Do you make it a point to let them know it's not the end of the world?
Yeah, I mean, I think the best teams I've played on have gotten blown out at some point in the year. And listen, man, there's a lot of good players in this league and a lot of good teams, and you will be humbled at some point. Everyone, a lot of guys, they play on really good high school teams, really good college teams, and you're better than everybody. And you get in the NFL, and it's an even playing field, and you got to show up ready to play. So definitely a good learning experience for guys to kind of get knocked on their butt a little bit and see what that feels like, and a good opportunity for veterans on the team to let them know that this stuff happens. It's all about how you react to it and how you come back after it.
Kind of piggybacking off that question, did you say anything to Noah Fant through his struggles tonight?
I went up to him and just kind of dapped him up. You could tell he wasn't, he was kind of had his head down a little bit. Listen, man, this is a team sport, and we are all in this together. We are all one. So the last thing you want is for guys to be feeling on game day like they need to hang their head, or they should feel bad about how they're playing. That's just not how it is, man. We all make mistakes. I made plenty of mine tonight, and it's all about having each other's backs. That's what good teams do, and that's how you pick each other up out of these things, and you allow yourself to go play good games because we all have each other's backs. So he's a young kid. He's going to have a ton of NFL games to play, and this is just going to be one of them in the grand scheme of things. So I'm definitely going to tell him that. It's not that easy to do that on the field, but on the field you just give him a little vote of confidence. I've been through my fair share of playing with young guys. I mean, I remember plenty of times Torrey Smith, I think one of the games he dropped the ball in the back of the end zone to win it, and 2 plays later he catches it to win it. And in between that, you can see him kind of be like, that was our chance. And everybody gave him a little pick-me-up, and he got back after it and made the play. So the same thing's going to happen with the young guys on our team.
Yeah, Joe, just your sentiments when you saw Patrick Mahomes go down and leave with that injury.
Hey, listen, you feel for anybody that has something that looks like it may be pretty serious, and not, and that's not just other quarterbacks. That's everybody. But man, a young guy like that's starting off the career the way he has, and starting off this season the way he has, it's definitely not. It's not easy to watch guys, go down with injuries like that. So I hope that he's all right and that he can get himself ready to go. So, I told those guys to give him my best because I'm sure he's feeling it right now.
Joe, I know you have a chance to look at the tape later, but was there anything specific that you can, just early impressions of what the Chiefs' defense was doing that maybe surprised the Broncos' offense tonight?
I don't know if they surprised us, but they did a lot of what they kind of show. They all outed us. They played man. They doubled a couple guys. kind of stuff that we expected, but they came after us, man. And, that was the story of the night. I mean, they played downhill football and were able to stop the run and get after the quarterback. And those are usually two really good recipes for winning football games, stopping the run and getting after the quarterback.
Joe, Vic said that he still believes in you guys. How hard is it to make sure that everyone's still all in and guys aren't checking out? I mean, I know you can only worry about yourself to some degree, but how do you make sure that, you keep everybody's heads up when you sit at 2-5?
Listen, the last 3 weeks, man, we've shown so much improvement in so many ways in terms of us as a team and coming together and playing that kind of ball. So you can't, it wouldn't say much about us if all of a sudden one game is going to derail all that progress that we've made. We got to get back to work, and if we truly believe that, we can be who we want to be, well then, men in this situation don't bury their heads and go hide and let everything fall apart. If we want to eventually be a good team, then we'll come together and use this as a springboard to kind of catapult us forward. All right, thanks.